that, oh, is like resellers cooked because there's Nike sneakers is going to start doing like pre-orders or something like that, but I don't really. So pretty much whoever pre-orders the shoe, so there'd be like 200K people pre-order the shoe. Hey man, it's Ramon Too Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be talking about the Wake Jordan 5s, the Bape Sambas, and a few other fire sneaker releases that's coming out. The Cavestone 4s are coming out this weekend. I know a lot of people are talking about those. They're actually pretty clean, pretty like, you know, earth tone colorway, but I'm not really, you know, completely feeling them. I'm not gonna be behind those, but if you are, drop in the comments down below. Before we get in this video though, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the notification bell. It's completely free. So let's go ahead and get straight into this video. I'm gonna start out by talking about the Wake Jordan 5s because those just dropped on Saturday, and I did not hit those, unfortunately. All right, we tuned it back in, but yeah, the Wake Jordan 5s just dropped on Saturday. This is the black version. I already made multiple videos on these, so if you want to go see like me talk about both colorways, I'll kind of go briefly over them in this video. So yeah, the black colorway was the only one that dropped on the sneakers app. The pink one was exclusive only to New York at the Wake New York store. If you don't know what a Wake is, pretty much like a boutique store in New York, kind of like Supreme, you know, Supreme, you know, kind of like that brand, you know, it's kind of like a brand, like a streetwear brand. Pretty sure it's like catered to men's like clothing, I'm pretty sure, but y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they do both, but yeah, so it's a store in New York, so they only have like one store, I'm pretty sure, so it's not as big as New York. I mean, not as big as Supreme, but they are still a pretty big brand. And I'm pretty sure like the person who created Awake was like the brand director or something, or a creator of Supreme or something like that. So y'all can do y'all's research on that. I did a little bit of research. Apparently the guy who made Supreme created Awake or something like that. Someone who was like one of those, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? But only the black pair dropped on Saturday, and it's really clean. I actually really like the black pair, like blue and black, just hits. What really makes this shoe like pop is the A logo, like in the middle. I'll probably pop it on the screen, and also like the speckles on like the blue area, like by like the midsole. Y'all probably see on the screen if you really look up close. If you look up this pair online, you might not be able to see in the picture I popped up. It has like white speckles on that blue, which is really clean, and the A logo is like a translucent colorway, like it's translucent, like you can see through it. So that's really clean, and you can like see the inside of the Jordan 5, like how it has like those breathing holes, kind of like looks like on the hold on one sec. Pretty much on the Wake pair, I'll probably pop it up right there. There you can see like the A logo. When you like, if you look through the A logo, it has like these same breathing holes on the black metallic 5s. I'm pretty sure that's on most Jordan 5s. I could be wrong though, but let me know in the comments down below, which one would y'all go with, Jordan 5 black metallics, or would you go with the Wake Jordan 5s, which I'll probably pop on the screen? I think honestly the metallic 5s are more wearable. Like this was my like fit right now. If you can see like these like, you know, gray shorts, you know, this like hits with like the, you know, silver metallic colorway. I really like how it's like metallic silver colorway right there, and the icy blue sole. But I'm pretty sure the Wake 5s have an icy blue sole too. The Wakes are definitely more exclusive looking, so yeah, the Wake 5s might take the, you know, cake on, you know, I probably wear the Wake 5s over these, but they're both clean. But yeah, let me know if you hit in the comments down below. Unfortunately, I did not hit. I just went out like I like entered up on them on 2 accounts, just like on my computer and my phone. So I only had 2 chances to hit these. I didn't have no one else going for these, unfortunately, but or else I may have hit a pair, but they're very exclusive. I talked about stock numbers in a recent video, but I'll probably pop it up. Let me pop it up real quick just to let y'all know. Okay, yeah, stock numbers was 2,488 pairs, around 2,500 pairs, so it's very exclusive. Like just to give y'all a little like, you know, like a clue, like size 12 only like 250 pairs dropped, so that's very limited, you know, for how many like size 12 people that wanted this shoe. A lot of resellers obviously went for them too, so for sizes that people didn't even wear. So obviously, you know, it's very hard to get certain good sizes, you know, that people actually wear, because those sizes always go for more money. But this shoe actually dropped compared to the Awake 5s. Awake 5s right now I'm looking at market size 12 is going for $480, last sale $700. But sometimes StockX be like kind of tweaking. Like I don't know if these last sales sometimes be correct. Like, you know, like last sale says 700, but the last 10 sales previous to that was $470, around that range. And this shoe actually dropped a lot. Like this shoe was going for around $500, like around the same price, but they dropped to like $410 for like $400 right now. Like it's this size 10. I have 11.5 2 in these. I have 2 11.5s in these and 110. So if you want some black metallic 5s, if you wear any of those sizes, you can hit me up. Or if you just want to buy them to whatever, I'm pretty much selling for green button, or I'm selling these for GOAT, because I know that these will go up near, like these are going to go up, like StockX's are probably going to be around like 480 near like Christmas area. So I already know these are going to go up, so I already know the prices are kind of low on them right now, but I'm not really tripping because I know that they'll go back up. But yeah, the next shoe I want to talk about was, let me pop it up real quick. Okay, the next shoe is going to be the Cavestone Jordan 4s, which these are actually pretty fire. Like I said, like a little earth tone colorway. Has a Nike Air on the back too, so that's always nice for a Jordan 4 to have the Nike Air on the back. This is Jordan 5, but you know, so it's Nike Air on the back. So yeah, pretty clean pair. I think that these are gonna be a pass for me, but they are clean. You could wear them like with pretty much anything, but well, mainly like black outfits I feel like this shoe would go good with. But yeah, just like something you can still wear with pretty much everything. It's going for really cheap though right now, around 220 to 250 right now. Like size 7 men's is actually going for a decent amount, like 265. So the size 6.5 men's for some reason ask is stupid high, but that's not gonna get a sale. It's like $600, but that's bids like $200. So yeah, this shoe's selling for around $200 to $300 in like certain like exclusive sizes, like size 12.5 men's, 280, which is my size. I wear 12.5, so my size is always a little bit more exclusive because Nike doesn't make a lot of them, because they know like not a lot of people wear 12.5, but also at the same time a lot of people buy them to sell them because they know 12.5 always goes for more money, so then they sell them to the small handful of people that wear 12.5, so that's why the price always goes for more. So that's why it's harder to get them, because the resellers go for them too, not just people that wear them. Well, that's pretty much with every good size, 12, 11.5, 11, 10.5, stuff like that. But yeah, Cavestone 4s, I think those are a pass for me. They're pretty nice. I'll probably pop them on the screen. They have a black midsole, little white hints. So the white hints kind of make me think like, okay, maybe you could wear this with like a white outfit, maybe like a white t-shirt, and these like wouldn't look bad. And you wear like white Nike socks, I feel like that wouldn't look horrible, but I think it's mainly like a black outfit, like something you wear with like a black type, mainly like black outfit pretty much. So yeah, pretty fire pair. They like it definitely has like a cave stone type colorway mainly on like the whole shoe, so that's pretty nice. Black Nike Air, nothing too crazy on these. I think I'm just gonna get on to the next shoe I want to talk about, which was the Sambas Sambas Bapes. So it's like a Bape Sambas collab, and it's actually pretty nice. So like I don't even like Sambas, but these are actually decent. I wouldn't wear them personally, but they are pretty decent. I'll pop them on the screen right now. They have that Bapesta star on them, so it's like a like that cool Nike. It looks like a Nike swoosh, but it's like a star, a Bape, like a shooting star pretty much. They have that on all like the Bapestas, like the Air Force looking Bapestas. It's kind of crazy how I think Bapesta got in trouble for doing that. Like they did get in trouble from Nike for doing that. Nike be coming after everyone that even comes remotely close to stealing their designs, but Bapesta completely knocked off the Air Force One. But those were pretty clean. It's kind of crazy that like I thought that like they collab with Nike on that or something like that, because like it's literally like a straight up Air Force One, but instead of Nike swoosh, it's this Bapesta. And I think the Bapestas are actually like better than Air Forces, like certain ones obviously, but yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty clean pair. Sambas has been like a pretty popular like silhouette. Like people do like the Sambases. I don't really like them, but people do like them. And so I know this is gonna do pretty well, but we're just gonna have to see. Right now on StockX, the black pair is going for around $300. We're like really like $200 in most of the sizes, but there hasn't really been no sales. Last sale was $220, so there has been a couple sales, I guess. Retail is, so yeah, it's a calm release. That's nothing too crazy, but it is a Bape collab. Bape is kind of like they kind of lost their hype for sure. Like Bape in like 2016 range. Well, I don't even know. I guess like it was kind of crazy because like Bape and Supreme used to go a lot harder than they do nowadays, but they still sell. It's still like a stamp brand that everyone like knows and stuff like that. Still gonna rock or stuff like that. Well, at least I like Bape still, certain Bape stuff. But yeah, these shoes, they're pretty clean. I'm gonna pass though. Cooler shoe, kind of looks like a soccer shoe type stuff. But yeah, anyways, the next shoe I want to talk about was gonna be the Travis Scott. What are they called? The freaking reverse or the reverse fragments. I'm pretty sure they're like the all white with the blue swoosh. They're pretty mid in my opinion, but apparently they're going to be pretty limited to like 40K pairs. I just want to briefly touch on these because I already know this video is pretty long. But yeah, the fragments are going crazy though in the resale market. Last sale was $3,100 in size 10.5 men's in the freaking Travis fragment, or they're called the Travis Scott Sale Military Blues, but they are a fragment. Yeah, they're fragment. Yeah, they're a fragment collab, and y'all know what the last fragments did. I like the OG fragment Travis's, but these are pretty clean too. They're not, people are buying them. People say that like people don't buy these expensive sneakers no more, but that is just not true. They are selling like hotcakes. There's a lot of sales for around $1,500 to highest sale was $3K, and that was the last sale, and that was today, literally like 30 minutes ago. So that's crazy. Someone paid that for a 10.5. I don't think they're $3,100 worth, but apparently they're gonna be pretty limited, y'all. They come with extra laces that are pretty cool. I could see I think kind of like how the Phantoms, they have that like double tone like lace, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, pretty clean pair. Apparently there's going to be like 40K pairs only. I think I already said that. And apparently there's not like a confirmed sneakers drop yet. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see if these even hit sneakers. If they don't hit sneakers, then it's definitely going to be a limited shoe. But also people were hinting, saying like that, it's like resellers cooked because there's Nike sneakers is going to start doing like pre-orders or something like that. But I don't really, so pretty much whoever pre-orders the shoe, so there'd be like 200K people pre-order the shoe and everyone's gonna get a pair. I don't think it's gonna work like that, y'all. I think Travis, like, he likes to keep his shoes limited, like he does. Like, I think he got on Nike for like mass producing his shoes. I think he wants them limited, so that's pretty cool for the resellers and well, not just the resellers, people that like to wear like limited stuff. You know, the Travises would not be that cool to rock if every single person had them. You know, that would not be cool. I know some people don't care about that stuff, but sneakerheads, we kind of care about that stuff. You know, we don't want to wear sneakers that everyone wears, but some people don't care about that stuff. Me personally, I don't really care, but I do at the same time. So yep, that's that, and stay tuned for more fire videos. That's pretty much everything I had to talk about. Went over a couple shoes, saved the best for last, the Fragments, which that's crazy collab. You know, Travis Scott x Fragment x, you know what I'm saying, Nike. That's crazy collab. The first Fragment was a Jordan 1 Fragment. It's a straight up Fragment Jordan 1s, no Travis Scott collab, nothing like that, just Fragment x Jordan 1, and that shoe was like the banger. That was like the Travis Scott one of like 2016, like before there was even, you know, Travis's or anything like that. Like, that was the shoe that went for like $2,000. It was a Jordan 1. But that shoe lost its hype, and now there's like this coming out, Fragment x Travis x Jordan 1. So pretty cool. Stay tuned for more fire videos. That's everything I talk about. God bless. Peace.